Hi, I'm Sophie, and welcome to my world. I get a lot of requests for handmade jewelry, and my sister happens to be an amazing designer, and she came up with this very, very super cute. It's a felt ring, and I love these. It's just a whole bright, colorful extravaganza of just rolled felt. Super simple, super easy, and I'm going to show you how to make it right now. For the project, you're going to need felt. Now I'm using 3 colors, and it is cut into 1-inch strips that are 3 inches long, 6 inches long, and 9 inches long. You're going to need a good pair of scissors, your ruler, and hot glue. So I have this really pretty, brightly colored felt here. I've got pink, yellow, and blue. And as you can see, I've got 9 inches, and I'm going to lay on top of it 6 inches, and then 3 inches. And all I'm going to do here is glue them from the bottom level up. So I'm just going to lay a little bead, and it doesn't need to be a whole lot of glue, just a little bead of glue, just to hold them in place. Oh dear. My felt is attracted to my felt. I think I better remove my ring here. There we go. And then I'm going to add the little blue one on top. I just love these colors. I think they're so fun. To me, they kind of look like sushi. They're like little sushi rings. Now, the end here, I'm just going to add a little teeny tiny bit going across the bottom there, just to glue these layers together real solid in the center, because this is where we're going to start our wrap. Now, moving slowly, I'm just going to kind of do like a squiggle. Squiggle, 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 squiggle with my glue here. And then I'm just going to start rolling, like sushi. So I just roll it onto itself. And you don't have to feel like you have to make it real tight or anything like that. It can actually be kind of loose-ish, as long as it's gluing together. But it doesn't have to be super tight. I actually like when it has a little bit of the spread out quality to it, as opposed to being super tight, because then you can actually see the colors better. Okay, now I'm just going to add a final little line of glue right here to close it off. Now, this extra little bit here, this long piece, this is going to become the ring part. So what I'm going to do is pull this back here like this and take these nice scissors, and I'm just going to make 2 cuts so that I divide this into 3 strips. My middle strip is going to become my ring. So figure out which finger you want to put this on, and just lay it right down, and then slide your finger out. Take a little bit of glue. Now, the one good thing about felt too is that it does stretch. So if you've made it a little tiny bit too tight, it will stretch out for you. Now you've got these little frondies here. Now you can do one of 2 things. You can bring them up and over and use them as decoration, or you can just snip them off. And I've used them as decorations on these other ones, but I'm just going to snip these off. And if you want to, you can add even more embellishment with more pretty fabric. There we go, if you like. Any place that it seems like it's popping up, just add a little tiny bit more glue. Hold it down. And really, that's all there is to it to get your beautiful ring. Now, if you want to add little extra embellishments, you can cut like a little heart out of felt, or you can cut little circles of felt. I like this one. This one's possibly my favorite, which is just been cut down. What Frida did when she made this one, because my sister made this one, is she actually cut through the layers and just made a tiny, skinny little version of it, which I like this one very much. This, I think, is possibly my favorite. But Isn't that fun? I mean, experiment, have a good time, roll different colors, roll them from the other direction as opposed to the shortest to longest, go longest to shortest. I mean, use your imaginations and come up with any kind of felt jewelry that you can. For more great ideas, come and check us out at sophie-world.com. And if you like it, give us a thumbs up. And if you've got suggestions for what you'd like to see done with felt, why don't you write them in the comments down below? Thanks. Check us out, sophie-world.com.